a different style of racetrack, but I'm ready for it. We are green here at Irwindale. Huge
Green flag is out at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Sin City 110, Derek, underway. And green flag is out. We are off the racing here at 2 laps of this race. We got a wreck. Hold on. The 12 and 1 goes around. Trackers may finish second tonight. Out of turn 4. Call it all, but it's going to win at Myrtle Beach. With Phil and Landon Lacey going to drive off turn 4 and win at Bristol Motor Speedway, the super late model. DJ. Welcome to Redlight Racing Series. We are live here from the Irish Hills of Michigan. I hope that's a weird looking thing on the screen. Anywho, we're about to go racing here for the Redlight Racing Series. Race number 2 of the chase. We are set to go 65 laps, I believe is what it was, what I've seen, here in the Great Hills of Michigan. Going to be a fun race, a very stout race. I think we should see some good racing all night long in the truck series tonight. And one of the things I'm most what I'm most looking forward to is this could become a field mileage race. One thing we know about the racing here is the field mileage. Going to be using a lot of gas, going to 2-mile track. Going to be crazy to see who can save enough gas. That's usually the way it goes. We may not have to worry about it, but that is one thing we can think of. Coming into tonight, Landon Lacey already locked into the next round of the chase. Sean Butler right now, top of the board. We'll see if he makes it into the next round. Last year's season champion. Remember, tonight we will eliminate 4 drivers from the chase. We will be down to the round of 8. Oh, I'm sorry, to the round of 8, I believe, or round of 10. I'm sorry. We'll eliminate 4 drivers from the round of 14. We'll be down to 10 drivers starting after tonight. And at the moment, if you go and look at the points, DJ Anderson's still on top of the board. As I mentioned, Landon Lacey already locked in, so he's good to go for the remainder of the chase or for the next round. Let's get a real fast look at our weather. 110-degree track temp. That's very hot. When we first came in here, it was 108, so track already up 2 degrees from where we started. 85-degree air temp. Wind speed at 5 miles an hour out of the north. Information about the track. There you go. 2 miles, 4 turns here at Michigan. So I'm sitting here watching practice. I've been watching it for a while now. These guys started practicing about an hour ago. One thing I've noticed is we're going to see some cars, I think, run the high line later in this race. One thing we know about Redlight is how clean these guys actually do race. I do think it's going to be one of them races where we could go caution-free the entire time. If we don't go caution-free the entire time, it's only going to happen early. I don't expect a lot of cautions. I never do when I come in here. So we're going to see some great racing, and honestly, we're going to see some probably, as I mentioned a minute ago, some field mileage racing. And I'm not the biggest fan of field mileage races, but it's one of them things that happens in racing, and I expect it to happen here tonight. But we'll see what happens as we get set to go here for the Redlight Scrambler Series. And if you don't know what that is, pretty simple. We started the season back on April 2nd at Phoenix International Speedway, and that's where Kyle Souza picked up the win. That was in the Xfinity car. You notice we're in the trucks here tonight. Why is that? Because, as I mentioned, Scrambler Series. And what that means is we run different cars each and every week. We go between the NASCAR Series with the Xfinity, with the Cup car, with the truck. Tonight is the truck. Next week at Kentucky Speedway will be the Cup car, which is going to be very interesting. And then there was a little mix-in at Bristol back on April 23rd where Landon Lacey picked up the win in the super late model. They did run that one time. So we'll go to the Cup car next week. We'll go to the Xfinity car on June 25th. Then for round 3, it will be the truck at Dover, the Cup car at Charlotte, and then we round off the championship at Atlanta Motor Speedway, which I love, on July 16th in the truck as well. So we only race the Cup car or Xfinity car one more time, and that is at Chicagoland on June the 25th. So we're getting ready to go green here in just a few moments. Qualifying is about to take place here in about 25 seconds, and we'll be ready to kick this one off. As I mentioned, Sean Butler on top of the board, Andy Lee currently second, Jack Wallace, James Heater, Landon Lacey, DJ Anderson, and Jason Wells. Max Terriot, Joshua Buckley, Sal Casey, your top 10. At the moment, we have had 19 drivers actually put down times. And There is some really good drivers in here. It's going to be very interesting to see if they can come from the back. This is a tricky place to learn, though. This is not your typical bigger top track where you just run the bottom. You're going to have to mix up your lines a little bit and try to focus on getting a fast lap as practice comes to an end. And Andy Lee jumps to the top of the board, actually, with the final lap in practice for 41.334 as practice gets ready to end. And there it is. And we are green flag for the Regal Polo Board as we get ready to go here. You see some of the drivers coming out. So the Regal Entertainment Group Polo Award ready to get going. Let's get ready to see who picks up the Polo Award this week. We watched Landa Lacey, last week's winner, roll through turn number 3. We'll jump up a little bit as James Heater comes across the stripe to start his green flag lap in the number 18 Toyota. See where he runs really high. He's going to dive it to the bottom. Going to run that first seam that's on the bottom and help get a little bit of grip. Pretty much right now, early in this run, or early in these, with the tires are fresh, you're not going to run it full throttle or wide open, but you are going to just lift a little bit. You can pretty much run it full throttle, but you do got to lift a little bit here early. Of course, tires going to be a big factor here tonight. As you see James Heater working through turn 3 and 4, he is wide open now at the moment. So he works out of turn 4. James Heater is going to put down the first lap of this qualifying with Sean Butler right behind him. Across the start-finish line. Who will it be? At the moment, Sean Butler jumps to the top of the board with a 41.198. Sal Casey in the 940. Working out of turn 4. Get ready to cross the start-finish line. 41.436 puts him right at the moment nowhere, actually. It does not count his lap. Maybe got a little bit of the wall or something. Max Terriot in that number 42 Chevrolet, based out of Canada, working through turns 3 and 4. Very fast driver. Is in this season's chase as well. Puts him right now 11th place. I believe he'll be shutting the car off. Maybe, we'll see. Yep, he will be shutting the car off there. Jump back to Brian Phillips in the 939 truck, driving a Chevrolet Silverado. Now, if you wonder, every driver in here is an A class. That's very impressive. So there's a couple of promotions given out today. Every one of them have moved up to the A class. Brian Phillips qualifies 13th. Kyle Sosa. See where he's entering in that turn. He's going to get to that bottom seam right there. He should stay there all the way through the turn. If he's pushing up a little bit, looks good so far. Really fast exit. We'll see if he's got a good lap. He looks like he could have a good one going. Hear him let off just a little bit, maybe a little bit too much for the top time. Here he comes across the start-finish line, and Kyle Souza going to qualify with a 41.590. So looking for a little bit more than that, I'm sure. Richard Murdoch, look at this big pack of cars. As they start their green flag lap, he is running right behind Max Terriot. I'm sorry, who's that? Brandon Minto, I think, is up in front of him. Yes, it is. Richard gets some of the wall, so that lap will not count. Here comes the 20. Brandon Minto currently 8th right now with a 41.368. Looking to improve just a little bit more. James Heater currently in front of him. In the standings right now in 7th. We'll see if the 20 can jump him. Coming through turn 4. Does have some draft. We'll see if this helps him. Cross the start-finish line. does improve his lap time, and will he jump up? He should. He actually, no, he does not. That actually was not a faster lap. Bruce Potter in the 59 Chevrolet. He's going to shut the car off. Joshua Buckley with a really good lap right now, sitting in 4th place. Watching Brian Phillips right now. He is back at 17th, 41.763. So we'll see if he can improve a little bit here on this lap. Looking really good in 3 and 4. Maybe a little bit too high as he entered the turn, but we'll see. Definitely looks better. 41. And I believe that jumps him up to 15th with a 5.12. So definitely a little bit of a better improvement. James here in 7th place. Looking right now, best lap 41.360. Richard Murdoch in front of him right now by 8/100,000th of a second with a 41.342. So we'll see if James Heater can jump up and grab that spot. Actually, a little bit more than 800ths. Tim Blum in the 10 Chevrolet, based out of Florida. Car in front of him by 200ths of a second. Or 200ths, 2,000ths of a second. Yeah, sorry. Currently 9th place. Right in front of him, Brandon Minto in the 20. In 8th place. Currently 9th now, 41.384 last time by. Check on DJ Anderson as he shuts his car off. Landon Lacey back out on track, currently 3rd. Here comes Landon. Out of turn 4, going to push up a little bit. See if he can improve on a 309. Andy Lee up in front of him. And he does improve the lap. And does it move him up? No, actually he did not improve. He went a 350. Jason Wells, the driver of the 64. Alienware on the side of his truck. As he crosses the start-finish line to start his green flag lap, we'll hop on board. 1 minute and 15 seconds will remain. You can hear how much gas they're getting on and off the gas. This looks like a really good exit. We'll see. Tail the wall. Really good exit there for the driver of the 64. Jason's a really good driver, so I would not be surprised if he is able to pick up a win here tonight. Through 3 and 4. This looks like a good lap. The 64 of Jason Wells looking for something better, and he does not get better. 558. Terrell working out of turn number 4. Across the start-finish line. Looking for better than a 389. He will not get that. back to Sal Gracie, the 940 rookie. Coming out of 4. With 6 seconds left here in qualifying. He does not improve. We do got a couple guys finishing up their lap. Max tear out one of them. Does not improve. Tim Blum finished up his. Richard Murdoch finished up his. Leo Bourdage finishing up his. And he does not improve as well. So Sean Butler looks to be your pole sitter here tonight. Once again, the driver of the 88 car. Back on the front row, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was your pole sitter last week as well. So congrats to him on that. I apologize, it was James here last week's pole sitter. Sean Butler finished outside the top 5, finished in 8th last week. Definitely not the way he wanted. Yet to have a win this season. Actually, where did he finish? Hold on, I apologize. He did not finish in 8th. Finished further. Yes, he did. He did. Nope. If I can get my thing right. Sean Butler finished, back in 11th, so I apologize. So he finished 11th last week. What I want to do, I want to bring in somebody different. I don't want to bring in a pole sitter. We usually talk to the pole sitter week in and week out. I want to bring in Joshua Buckley if I can. We'll have to wait till he grids, but see if we can get him in here. The driver of the 2 car. Qualified 4th as we get a look at your grid. We'll go through this kind of fast so we can get him in here. And there's Joshua. As we will talk to him right now. Let's bring him in. Where's he at? There he is. Hey, Josh, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, going to be starting 4th, one of the best starting positions for you this season. You just like this track, and what's it going to be like to be able to keep the car up front tonight?
I mean, I like the track, but I don't know. I just seem to run well here. Hopefully, I'll be good on the long run. That's really what I'm, hoping for. Hot track, tires are going to wear, so just got to try to keep the nose clean and track position. Just try to keep it as close to the front as you can.
Got a feeling that this could become a field mileage race. Is that something you and your team are already thinking of, or is that just something you'll think of as the run goes on?
We've discussed it a little bit. We have a plan on what we're going to do fuel-wise, and, we'll see. It might be a fuel mileage race. I mean, these guys are pretty clean drivers, so it wouldn't surprise me to see a green flag race the whole way. So, we'll see how it goes.
Well, man, good luck. Congratulations. 4th place. Go out there and see if you can pick up the win here today. Thanks a lot,
thank
man.
you.
As we get ready to go green flag here, Joshua Buckley, you see him. He's going to be chasing this guy, though. Sean Butler in that number 88 truck, should I say. Starting up on the front row here once again. It's going to be a good one. And what's even more interesting is Landon Lacey starting right behind the driver of the 88. Landon and Sean had a little run-in last week with each other. Don't think it's going to be no carryover. This league's not like that, but never know. May see a little bit of rub here and there. Looking down at the 88 truck of Sean Butler at Nationwide Toyota. Coming through turns 3 and 4 as you see the 25 of Andy Lee start to creep up. That's another truck you're going to have to watch out for. At 25, when he has a good qualifying run, he's usually very fast throughout the race. So we'll see as the pace car gets ready to drop in. Congratulations to 88 on his Regal Pole Award. As the pace car is in, green flag is out, and we are racing live from Michigan. Red Light Racing Series race number 2 of round 1 underway. The 905 of Landon Lacey pushing that 88 towards turn 1. Abel right now, it looks like Andy Lee a little bit sleepy on that restart. And he falls back now, possibly to 4th. As you see Jason Wells underneath that 25 car. Coming right at you. That's a great shot. For the lead, Landon Lacey, Sean Butler. This has been something that's been happening week in and week out. It seems like these two are always near each other. Across the line, Landon Lacey going to lead lap 1. Now the 88 may have a little bit of advantage here, using that higher line to be able to arc it in. He'll look for the run from the 88 of Sean Butler. Landon does clearing for now. Here comes the run. And he's going to look to the inside of the 905. Jason Wells there as well. Talked to Landon pre-race earlier in the little while ago, and he said he wants to win this race to keep somebody that could advance from advancing. But however, this time, the 88 of Sean Butler going to lead this lap. And clear. Here comes Landon Lacey back to the inside. Oh, he really drove it in. Great racing right now all around. Biggest race right now happening up front. 88's going to get the run. He's going to clear the 905. Landon's going to squeeze up in front of Jason Wells. Behind him, you got the 18 of James Heater and Andy Lee. Joshua Buckley is there, and Tim Blum is there as well. Joshua right now has lost 2 spots since he dropped the green flag. Outside line did not get going. Here comes Joshua back on that outside, trying to clear that 10 truck. And he does. Great shot here as we watch Landon Lacey. Should I say Sean Butler, Landon Lacey, the 64 of Jason Wells going at it with the 25 of Andy Lee slowly trying to catch up. As you look throughout the field now, the closest race back here with Eric Johnson and the 51 of DJ Anderson. Really close. Oh, almost contact between the 51. Don't know if he didn't know Eric was down there, but no contact made. As you get a look back, you can see Richard Murdoch there. Brandon Bento is in that picture. Max Terriot, Brian Phillips, all in that picture. Look at this run the 01's got. Here comes the 01 of Richard Murdoch with a big run down the backstretch. Looking to the inside. Murdoch trying to go into turn number 3. Not going to be able to get there. Watch from the run from the 33. That higher line going to play a big factor. Here comes Brandon Minto and Max Terriot. All with a big run on the 01. 01 got to that really low line. That's one line you do not want to touch. You get down there, your truck tends to free up just a little bit too much. One good way to go around as well. Riding on board with the 20 of Minto. You see Max Terriot now going around. Here comes the 39. Brian Phillips, Sal Casey there as well. Tim Blum jumps out of line. He's looking underneath Joshua Buckley for 6th place. Watch the run from the 2 truck. Tim actually gets a little loose. That may actually open up the door. Buckley may be able to keep his spot. That run down the straightaway. He is out in front of him. About even up right now with DJ Anderson right now behind the 2 truck as well. Here comes the big run from the outside. Tim Blum gets loose. And it will lose both of them spots. So Eric Johnson sets his sight on the 10 truck. Drops from 6th to 8th, but he did start up in 9th place, so not bad at all. Maybe. The 33 might have a big run. Eric Johnson trying to get a big run here. A little bit higher entry into turn number 1 and 2. It's a great look. Single file throughout the field. Here comes DJ Anderson to the inside of Buckley. Side by side. Remember, Buckley was able to hold off the 10 using that high line. Can he hold off the 51 Mountain Dew truck as they work through turn number 4? Buckley going to go a little bit higher, and DJ going to drop to the apron. And it looks like Joshua still has the nose out in front. I can't really tell. No, he does not. So DJ Anderson moves into 6th place. Joshua Buckley falls back to 7th for now. Talked to Joshua before the race. He said that he needed to work on a longer run. One thing about this track is it tends to really tear up your tires really good. Like, it is very easy to burn your tires off. Sal Casey underneath the 39 of Brian Phillips with Richard Murdoch. Murdoch gets a little loose, looking at 3 wide across the stripe. Murdoch trying to gain 2 positions in 1 turn. He is able to get around Sal Casey. Now, can he pass Brian Phillips? But you see right there, the 01 going to drop to the bottom. Watch for that truck to get loose. Could push up. He does push up, but unable to make the pass as Brian Phillips is going to go back around. And that opens up the door for Sal Casey as well on that outside. Here comes the 4 truck, Kyle Souza. Leo Bourdais right behind them as well. A little bit further back is Jess Traub in the 900 truck, rookie this season. Good learning season though. Definitely learning a lot. You learn by racing these really fast guys. Helps you over the long runs. So it's going to be interesting when pit stops happen. You're looking down at Brandon Minto right now running in 10th place right in front of Max Terriot. It's going to be interesting when pit stops happen because we're going to have to wait and see what the fuel mileage will be. Brian Phillips, Sal Casey, this is for 12th. Richard Murdoch in this, the 4 of Kyle Souza, the 7 of Leo Bourdais right there as well. A great look. How about that camera? That's an awesome camera. Oh, we got a wreck. Richard Murdoch into the 4 Souza. 4's going around. Will a caution come out? It does. First caution of the day here on lap number 12. And a contact between Richard Murdoch and was it the low line or the 4 just drifted up? That's exactly what happened. Hard contact twice right there. And around they go. 4's kind of lucky that he was able to slide back in front of the track. That's why the caution came out. Not what Murdoch wanted by any means. See if we can look at that damage. Quite a bit of damage on that 01. So pit lane is going to be open here in just a moment. Fine. We should be seeing all these trucks come down pit road. I don't think you want to stay out and lead a lap here because we didn't have no cars to lap down, and if you do come down pit road the second time, I believe it will be a black flag. So keep in mind, guys, that iRacing's new build, you do got to be careful on the exit of pit road. You have to stay on the bottom. If you do not, black flags will be issued. And that is one penalty that will not be cleared. So, just a little bit of information for people watching. As pit road is open, here they come. That's a great picture too. Sean Butler going to lead him into his box. Don't want to make a mistake here on pit road. It looks like the 25 did. Oh, yeah. Andy Lee's going to lose a ton of positions as he just now got in his box. Everybody else down and away. Race off pit road. Landon Lacey's going to win the race off pit road. Everybody else that follows, Landon Lacey, Sean Butler, Jason Wells, James Heater, Tim Blum. Your top 5, Eric Johnson, DJ Anderson, Brandon Minto, Joshua Buckley, lost a few spots, Sal Casey, top 10. We'll take a break, guys, and we'll come right back right after this. You're watching the Red Light Racing Series live from Michigan. As we step away, we'll be right back here in just a few moments. Back here once again, Red Light Racing Series live from Michigan. Chase race number 2 of round number 1. Landon Lacey was able to beat out the 88 of Sean Butler. Jason Wells, I just want to give you an update on Andy Lee. Very slow stop on pit road. He goes from 3rd place all the way back to 13th. And the reason for that, a total time of 47 seconds on pit road compared to everybody else's 38 or 39 seconds. So we'll see what happens with that. Brandon Minto was able to pick up a spot as well. Sal Casey picked up a spot, it looks like. There we go. Working through turns 3 and 4. For the final time, as pace car gets ready to drop down, we're about to get this race back under green. This is a really fast caution with no lap cars. That happened really fast. Pace car will drop down pit road. And green flag. Back out in the air here once again. Keep in mind, if anybody's wondering, you are not allowed fast repairs in this series. So just a little bit of FYI for you if you're wondering. Down into turn 1, Jason Wells underneath Sean Butler. That could be a big pass. Here comes that 64. I apologize. Andy Lee was not 3rd. He was like 4th, I believe. And he is already working his way up through the field. See the pass there. Jason Wells able to get around Sean Butler for 2nd place. That low line is really where you want to be at to start these races, or this restart. Here comes Tim Blum. Where did he come from? Sean Butler really falling back here in traffic. That highlight not where you want to be right now. Landon Lacey drops below the apron. Others going to follow suit. Tire management could be key, because I do expect a very long green flag run. '51 DJ Anderson, Sean Butler trying to take back 4th. Remember, Butler came in down pit road leading this race. He did lose a lot of spots on that restart. Here we go. Coming off turn 2. Side by side, the 18, James Heater, and the 33 of Eric Johnson. That is for 7th place. Or 6th place, I apologize. Joshua Buckley there as well in 8th. He may be taking a good run here on the 18. Let's see if he drops down and tries to quick pass. Looking down at the battle for 6th place. And the 33 able to slide up in front of James Heater. Here comes Joshua Buckley now. Not able to get there. Up front, it is a mess of cars. 5-car breakaway. Yeah, we can throw DJ in this mess as well. Here comes Sean Butler looking to the outside of the 10 of Tim Blum. Not going to be able to get there just yet. Jason Wells putting a lot of pressure right now on Landon Lacey. Last time by a little bit faster. Fastest car last time by was the 88 of Sean Butler though. Pit road is going to be so big here if we get green flag pit stops. To give you an idea, we've been green now for about 5 laps since the caution flag, and times have dropped off a little over a half a second. About what we expected. '88 underneath the 10 for 3rd place. Tim Blum trying to hold on to that spot. A great look here. I love that camera view. Landon Lacey's going to lead him across the line. So far, the fastest lap, Jason Wells put that down. Just on lap 17, a 41.418. It's pretty quick. You can see the driver of the 64. If you're wondering about the record is 40.087. That was not broken today and will not be broken. As we got a pass for the lead. Jason Wells trying to get there. Not going to be able to get there. Sean Butler, however, looking to the inside of the 64. He has worked his way back up to the back bumper of that 905. If he tries to get around Wells, Sean's going to be one of the trucks to beat during this race. Started on the pole. Looking to try to get back second as they're still side by side working 2, 3, and 4. That run on the outside going to help that 64. Butler not able to get around just yet. Jump back a little bit. Brandon Minto with a run here. That's Andy Lee. Remember, he was inside the top 5. Fell back to 13th. Hasn't been a big mover since. Only picked up 3 spots since the drop of the green flag. Showing right now in the 10th spot. Jack Walls and Max Terriot for 12th. Number 83, Regal Entertainment Group. Oh, almost making contact with the 42. That is the sponsor of the Polo Board, if you are wondering. Really cool stuff. I looked that up about them. Pretty cool. Back up towards the front. Pressure being put on once again for the lead. We have been green flag for 12 laps. This is the restart. We're already almost halfway here in a 65 lap race. And Sean Butler with the pressure all on the back right now of Jason Wells. See Leo Bourdais exiting the pit road. Don't think that was scheduled. It could be. Lap time's not really falling off too much right now. About a little over a second. So they fall off about a second every within 10 laps. That's just quite a bit of fall off. Here comes a big run from Sean Butler. Don't think he's going to be able to do much with it. Landon Lacey continues to lead the way. There's your onboard shot of him. And that number 905 Pepsi Chevrolet. Outrunning the other Chevrolet right now, Jason Wells. Not by much. We got our first Toyota back in third and another Toyota back in fifth. So 3 Chevys in the top 5 right now. Make that. Oh, DJ Anderson may have got a bump on Tim Blum. And this right here could be a pass for fourth. It looks like Tim's just going to let DJ have that spot for now. Oh, I said that, and we may see a crossover. Nope, he just let him have it. Sean Butler underneath the 64. Coming through turn number 4 and to the apron. Sean Butler going to make up a little bit of ground by using that low line. I'm kind of surprised Landon actually stayed up there. He's led 17 of the 30 laps so far. Remember, he qualified back in 3rd place. Done a pretty good job of. We got car in the wall, by the way. That is the 940 of Sal Casey. Sure what happened there. Maybe just too much. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Pancaked the side just a little bit. A little bit of damage there. I don't think it's going to do it too much. Butler looking back underneath the 64. We may have a run here, the 88 to the inside of Jason Wells. Here comes the 64 with a big run. We stayed even up down the straightaway. So it's very tough to pass right now up towards the front of the field. Really basically got to dive bomb it in and hope it sticks. Try a slide job. That may open up the door for the 88 as well. 64 goes a little wide. Pit stops underway as James Heater brings the truck down pit road. That is not all. Max Terriot brings it down. Kyle Souza I thought was slowing down. He is not. So 2 cars on, or 2 trucks on pit road right now. We'll see if anybody else follows. So far, it's been an 18-lap run since we've been on pit road. I'm trying to add all this up once they hit pit road. Here comes the 88. I like the idea of pitting a little bit early. DJ Anderson coming as well. So it's about a 20-lap run is what I'm thinking. So we're going to have to stop one more time for sure. So this may not be a field mileage race, what we expected, which is a good thing. Max Terrell exiting pit road. Landon Lacey still leading the way. We got a bunch of other cars on pit road. Keep in mind that the exit to pit road is going to be very difficult. We'll have to wait and see. Landon Lacey's staying out, it looks like. It does. Kind of surprised he's staying out. Everybody else is on pit road. Cannot touch that yellow line. If you touch it, will be a penalty. The 88 going to do a good job of that to make sure he avoids it. There's that blue cone. That means you're good to go. Landon Lacey, Jack Walls, Brian Phillips yet to be on pit road. Looks like the 905 could be bringing the truck down. I probably would have pitted last lap, me personally, but we'll see. Jack Wallace looks like he's going to bring it down as well as Brian Phillips bringing it down pit road. And Richard Murdoch, I think he may have got caught with a penalty. I don't know if it was or not. Kyle Souza on pit road as well. So this all actually is going to shake out with James Heater taking the lead here. I do believe. Yeah, he's going to take the lead by quite a bit. Wow. Holy cow, Landon Lacey's going to drop like a rock. He's going to be way back in the field after that pit stop. 15th. Absolutely insane. We'll see what it does shake up. I like the idea James and DJ had there, though. That's battle first underway. We crossed over halfway. Let's get a look at our mid-race report. So far, 2 lead changes. I think it's about to be changed to 3. With 30 laps to go. And only 3 caution laps with 1 caution. Battle for the lead. DJ Anderson going to take it here. So far, the fastest lap, Jason Wells back on lap 17, 41.418. Most laps led so far is Landon Lacey with 22, then Sean Butler with 12. And now James Heater has 1 as well. DJ Anderson about to get his first lap led. We'll take a break. We'll come right back as you're watching the 51 lead the way around Michigan International Raceway.
Team racing allows multiple iRacing members to team up and race together, just like in real-world endurance series. Teammates can share driving duties, spot for one another, or be a crew chief. Team racing is free both to join a team and to create one. Each teammate races on his or her own computer from wherever they want to. Your teammates can be anywhere in the world, and changing drivers mid-race is as easy as a click of a button. iRacing features team endurance events ranging from just a couple of hours to 24 hours in length. So, if you fancy taking part in an iRacing endurance race in the future, you can learn more about team racing on the teams page on the member website.
Welcome back. As you see, the 88 of Sean Butler probably about to take the lead from DJ Anderson. Right here you see James Heater losing third spot. Remember, he did pit a lap before these guys. Actually, man, I take that back, 2 laps before these guys. So we'll see how it all shakes up. We are about to actually be in the field window. About 4 laps away from being in that window to make it all the way. I would probably try to cut that in half a little bit, maybe pit on lap 50 or 55. Or between that, 52. So, DJ Anderson. We should see. Give up the lead. Maybe. Never know. So far, only 1 caution flag of the night. These top 3 kind of broken away right now from 4th place, Heater and Eric Johnson. Last time by, Landon Lacey, the fastest in the field. Of course, fresher, a little bit fresher tires. Could be a reason for that. I mean, that was, you know, Landon kind of gave out with away himself. You're in the window where you're got to only pit one more time. Pit as early as you can, personally. Like, if you're one of these guys right now towards the back, you're about to hit that window. I would come as early as I can to try to take advantage. The track position is so big here. Like, if you're back here saying 5th, like Eric Johnson, even James Heater again, I would personally think about, go ahead and think about coming down. Even Tim Blow and Max Terriot. That's a lot of track position you can get. Just something to think about. Oop, wrong button. Look at your 3 leaders. There's the gap from 3rd to 5th, 3rd to 4th. And here comes the 33 of Eric Johnson. I think pit stops are underway. Leo Bourdage already down and away. Jack Wall's down and away. Landon Lacey looks like he could be down and away. And we'll see what the outcome of that is. These guys are in that window to pit. The longer they stay out, the more time they give up. So we'll see if that affects them. Later right now, 1 lap down along with Jack Walls. They should be getting that back here very soon though. More pit stops. Brandon Minto on pit road in the number 20. I think this 88 not passing the 51 could be just a little bit of team, you know, just helping his teammate out. Nothing wrong with that at all. And it looks like Jason Wells coming down pit road and more. Jason Wells, Eric Johnson, James Heater all on pit road. Max Terriot also hits pit road. Brandon Mentos leaving pit road. Keep in mind, the longer they stay out, these two, the more time they will give up to the other guys. And with 15 laps to go, you don't want to let them get too far ahead. And I think we may be seeing DJ come to pit road. Here he comes, along with Sean Butler. Tim Blum coming to pit road. Andy Lee coming to pit road. The two of Joshua Buckley coming to pit road. Brian Phillips, will he stay out? He will. So Brian Phillips going to pick up a lap lead here at Michigan. Actually, I take it back. Sal Casey is your leader. Brian Phillips back to second. I'm anxious to see where all this shakes up for Landon since he pitted early. Already locked into the next round, but was your leader earlier. Here they come off pit road. Brian Phillips going to lead this lap. If he gets a caution, it's going to work out really well for him. Sal Casey on pit road. Kyle Souza going to stay out, take over second. And there's Jason Wells, who after the pit stops should be your leader. I told you everybody to watch out for him, and he may have a chance on this one. Here comes Brian Phillips. So Kyle Souza takes over the lead, or will take over the lead if he stays out. Here on lap 51. Looks like he's going to stay out and take the lead. And there he goes. Completing the pass. And back here, it is a mess. Multiple cars involved in this one. We got car in the wall, I think. I heard somebody hit the wall. Don't see it. I heard somebody hit the wall pretty good. And we do got a caution out on track. As Landon Lacey, maybe? Yep, spins it out of 4. And into the wall. Let's hop on board with Landon. Going in. And it just comes around. Overcorrected a little bit and it backs it into the wall. So that worked out really well for Kyle Souza, really well. It's going to be interesting because I think everybody's going to have to come back down pit road. I think this could work out really well for Brian Phillips as well. We'll see what shakes up. Let's watch and see. The two tires did not pay off for Landon. He also took 2. Jack Walls took 2 as well. As we watch the Ford truck. He's going to bring it down pit road. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody else comes down with him. I think you have to. Even after 3 laps. Yeah, bring it down. Oh, he stays out. Everybody else is coming. Oh, Jason Wells. I don't like the idea. Brian Phillips stays out, and I understand him staying out. Great call on his part. He got really lucky with that. The 33 of Eric Johnson may have a little bit of trouble getting in his box. He does. He had to back it up. Everybody else looks like they made it in. Down and away. I think James Heater may win this race off pit road. He does. With Andy Lee, Sal Casey, Tim Blood, DJ Anderson, Sean Butler falls all the way back to 8th. We had some 2-tire takers on that one. James Heater took 2 tires. Andy Lee 2 tires. Sal Casey 2 tires. Tim Blum 2 tires. DJ Anderson 4 tires. From 7th back has took 4 tires. This is who you got to watch out for though. Brian Phillips in the 39 car may have a chance at picking up his first ever win. He comes in here in 9th in points. Does have 1 top 5, however. But we'll see. He's got a good chance to add on to that a little bit. We'll see if the pace lights go off this time. I believe they should. It looks like we are about to double up. They will not. So we'll take a break and we'll come right back. Live from Michigan.
Team race.
set to go back green here at Michigan International Raceway. It is going to be Jason Wells on older tires with Brian Phillips and the rest of the field behind him. Some on 2 tires, some on 4. We're coming to 9 laps to go. Shootout in Texas about to get underway as the pace car drops down pit road. And green flag is back out in the air once again. And we are green flag here, and a little bit of wheel spin already on that 64. That's one thing we had to watch out for. 4 wide behind them. Restarts are always crazy here at Michigan. You can see it here. A lot of racing room. But you got to be careful. That 18 of James Heater on 2 tires. He's looking to split it and make it 3 wide for the lead. The 83 and the 905 touch 4 wide behind them. Watch for the wreck to happen. 4 all the way down on the apron. Up towards the front. This is about to get insane. We're about to have a big one. Some of the best racing we've seen all season long. Can they make it work? Jason Wells still out front. Here comes the 25. Old tires up front. The first car on fresh tires is back in 5th place. The 51, you see him on the bottom side. He gets a big run through the corner. 88's going to make it 3 wide. Sean Butler to the bottom side. 7 laps to go at the line. Here comes 88. Had to check up not to get into the 18. He's going to slide just a little bit. For the lead. Andy Lee going to cross the start-finish line and not be able to take it just yet. Still side by side with 6 to go. I apologize, with 7 to go. Great racing all the way around right now. Great side by side up front for this lead. Across the start-finish line, Andy Lee going to be able to lead this lap. 6 laps to go. Coming out of turn 2, Andy Lee going to clear the 64. Remember, the first guy with fresh tires is that bluish-green number 51 truck. He is trying to pass for 3rd. Make that 2nd now, underneath the 64. Oh, the 88 trying to make up some ground here. 5 laps to go. The next flag could end this race. Coming to 4 to go. Still watching this battle with Sean Butler and Sal Casey. They're still side by side right now for 4th place. Andy Lee trying to extend this gap. The 2 tire stop, trying to hope he's hoping it pays off. 3 wide behind them. That gets sorted out very fast. DJ Anderson able to clear the 64. He's got 2 laps with fresher tires to catch the 25. He's about a half a second up in front of him. There's the distance. Here comes the 88 of Sean Butler as well. He cannot yet clear the 64. The last time by, Andy Lee a little bit slower than DJ Anderson. 2 laps to go. This race right here is still happening. We've got a possibly 3 wide, the 64 to 33. Single file as you see Andy Lee trying to break the draft. Back and forth on the back stretch. Right now the gap's still about the same. A little under 4/10. White flag in the air this time. DJ Anderson's really going to have to drive it in really deep here to have a chance. And he's going to have to pretty much full throttle it to be able to get there. He did have a run. Not going to be able to get there yet. He's got one more turn to do it. 25 continuing to break that draft, going back and forth. Final turn, 3 and 4. Gap did close. Coming out of turn 4. Andy Lee with the 2-tire stop is going to win at Michigan. We got one car in the wall. Not sure who that is, but he will stay up against the wall. Across the line, it is Andy Lee, DJ Anderson, Sean Butler, Eric Johnson, and Jason Wells, James Heater, Sal Casey, Tim Blum, Brandon Minto, and Joshua Buckley. Your top 10. What a win for Andy Lee at 25. We're going to talk to him here in just a moment. That's a heck of a restart. Whew. This has been a long time coming for Andy Lee. I know he's been wanting to win one of these for a while now. And he came in here with no wins this season. Only one top 5. He's only raced 7 races, which we only ran, well, now 9. But big win for him in the 25. As he's bringing the truck down pit road. No burnouts for him. We're going to talk to him right now. Actually, we might not talk to him. I don't think he's actually in team speak. So we're going to talk to second place first. We'll talk to DJ Anderson, who finishes in second place. Hey, DJ, you got a copy?
I got
Man,
it.
second place tonight. 4 tires, not quite enough, but overall, second place. You started 11th. Are you satisfied with second?
Yeah. I kind of wish I'd taken 2 tires like I wanted to on that last stop. I really think if I did that, we would have won. But I just needed a good night after disaster showing last week, and I think I'm good by finishing second. I think Sean and I were. I was hoping it was going to go green. I figured we could run down Jason at the end there if the caution didn't come out. But it was a hell of a finish there, and it was fun racing at the end with everybody. And congrats to Andy. He needed to come in and win.
Yeah, man. Talk us through that restart, man. We've seen cars 4 wide on these restarts tonight, and that last one was incredible. How much, patience does it take to try to drive through all that, knowing you have a little bit fresher tires?
To be honest, I think I probably had the most patience that I normally would if I was not so far down in the points. I definitely would have raced a lot harder than I did, but I just tried to make sure that I was cautious so I didn't wreck myself and just take myself out of the big picture. It was wild. Everybody did a great job holding their line. I love racing here, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. I hope we can continue it on for the rest of the chase.
Yeah, man, that was some great and exciting racing there at the end. Good job on your second place finish. I believe you're right. I think that could move you on as well. So is there any shout-outs you want to give out?
To you for doing the broadcast. I know when I get done here, I'm going to go rewatch it. And, my teammates for working hard. The guys here at Redlight for keeping it clean and making every race exciting. So looking forward to next week.
Good job, man. Thanks a lot, buddy. Next up, we'll bring in Sean Butler, who finishes in third place. Hey, Sean Butler, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Man, honestly, my personal opinion, you was the fastest car all night. I don't know if you totally agree with it, but I personally think you was. I know you only led 12 laps, but I know you're probably not satisfied with third, but overall, are you okay with it?
Yeah, I mean, it was just so hard to pass that I kind of agree with you. I mean, I felt like I was getting held up a lot. I tried to make some passes, just couldn't do it. But overall, I'm happy to run up front and have a good finish after last week, and then make it to the second round of the chase and see if I can get on a hot streak here.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about Kentucky. I mentioned earlier coming on, your last year's season champion. Kentucky seems like your top of track. It isn't a Cup car this season. How do you feel about heading to Kentucky knowing it isn't a Cup car? And I feel like you're going to be good there as well.
It's been a while since I raced at Kentucky. I don't know if they've reconfigured that or not. I don't know. I feel comfortable racing Kentucky. I feel like I'm good on the long runs there. I feel like I'm good on the long run pretty much anywhere we go, unless it's a road course. But I'm looking forward to it. I think I can be up front and hopefully contend for a win there, and probably every race from here on out.
Yeah, man, it's going to be very close come the final race. I feel like you're definitely going to be in one of the final four spots. I mean, as I mentioned, last year's season champion. So good job on third, man. I know you want a little bit more, but still third place better than wrecking out or something like that. So good job on that. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Just my teammates. It sucks that James Skelton missed the second week in a row. Didn't even get a chance to try to run for the championship this year because he couldn't make it because of work. And then I think Buckley and DJ both made it, so that's awesome. And we work hard every week trying to get faster and work on strategy and see what the best way to get around these tracks and run fuel strategy and all that stuff. So looking forward to the rest of the season, and hopefully one of us can win the championship.
Oh,
again.
I'm sure you got a really good chance, man. Good luck with that. It's going to be fun to watch and go out there and see what you can do next week.
All right, thanks, Adam.
So that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. Here's your results. We do have one more broadcast coming up. It's a little bit later on, about 11:15, give or take on that a little bit. We'll be racing with the Pony Express Racing League GT3 Series live from Sonoma. That is a timed race, 1 hour race, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, there's your look at your results for tonight's race. Great race. Congratulations to Andy Lee on a big win. Definitely not easy. So that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great night. God bless.
It's a different style of racetrack, but I'm ready for it. We are green here at Irwindale.
Green flag is out at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Sin City 110, Derek, underway. And green flag is out. We are off to racing here at 2 laps of this race. We got a wreck. Hold on. The 12 and 1 goes around. Trackers may finish second tonight. Out of turn 4. Colin Allman is going to win at Myrtle Beach. With Phil and Landon Lacey going to drive off turn 4 and win at Bristol Motor Speedway, the Super Late model. With DJ